Howdy, my name is Ali Habal, and the movie I chose for this analysis is Miracle in Cell Number 7. Now we're going to go through the presentation timeline real quick. We're going to start with a summary, and then we're going to go through a diagnosis and evidence according to the SM5 categories. Then we're going to go through the treatment and our final thoughts. Now on the left, we have a picture from the movie showing Mimo, which is the main character being studied, and his 5-year-old daughter, Ova. Now, Miracle in Cell Number 7, 2019, is a very emotional Turkish movie that takes place in the 1970s and makes even the toughest of us cry because of its touching story. Now, the main character in the movie is Mimo, as we said, who is an adult that seems to have inferior mental abilities, and his 5-year-old daughter, Ova. Now, Mimo gets falsely accused of murdering a child in the movie and gets falsely imprisoned. Now, as the movie progresses, it is noted that Mimo suffers from from a neurodevelopmental disorder, and in his case, it's an intellectual disability developed in a person that happens to defect in biological reactions. Now, the significant message this movie carries roots from the cultural and social stigmas that neglect mental health issues and challenges. Now, Mimo was wrongly accused and imprisoned to the murder of a young child, even though he showed symptoms of not having fully developed brain. Now, at the time, Turkey did not consider mental disabilities as a problem and did not have the scientific methods to diagnose these cases. Now, this, as a result, played a role in the law system not being able to prove his innocence. Now, in the movie, it is mentioned that the health department tried to diagnose Mimo as a mentally healthy individual when clearly he was not. Now, similarly, if this scenario was introduced in a culture with higher technological resources, the situation would have been taken seriously, and the diagnosis outcome would have been different. Now, the neurodevelopmental disorder is observed in Mimo through his actions, such as behaving like a child when he saw birds and clapped from excitement. Moreover, the second symptom was observed through his difficulty processing situations, when his cellmates were constantly physically abusing him, and he would interpret that as a sign of friendship. Now, Mimo and his daughter Ova are portrayed as best friends in the movie as a result of Mimo's intellectual level, which aligns with his daughter's age. Now, the symptom that Mimo did not show, or was the weakest through his symptoms, is the inability to write, as he wrote a letter for his daughter when he was in prison. Now, since most neurodevelopmental disabilities are a result of genetic mutations, therefore they do not have a cure. The best way to help reduce the effects of this is by therapy, such as cognitive behavior therapy and speech learning therapy. For this specific case, the most impactful of changes would begin with the people surrounding him. The biggest challenge Mimo faces is the lack of education in his community regarding his treatment that should be provided. Now, the best solution to this problem is to educate the community about the importance of mental health, to eliminate the stigmas that exist in these cultures and the beliefs that people like Mimo are just crazy, unfortunate individuals who are lost causes. This might hinder any improvement that could possibly take place. Now, in this movie, the portrayal of the disorders is very accurate. This is because the actor constantly portrayed the character's limited abilities and skills to perform daily actions. In addition, his simple and basic level of vocabulary and speech helped the audience understand the challenges and the seriousness of these cases. Now, after watching the movie and analyzing the character, the challenges these people face have helped me deepen my understanding of the seriousness of these disorders and the importance of taking care and helping these people who suffer from them.